Hello, sir. I'm a student of Section B, CSE Tech, and I have made my term paper on the topic Hazards of Computer Virus. My name is Abhishek Chauhan, and let me begin. What is a virus? Firstly, the term computer virus is most often used in a generic sense to make any dangerous or malicious program, although in a more technical sense, it refers to a particular type of malicious program. A virus, regardless of whether natural or electronic, it fundamentally a data problem. PC viruses are fundamentally a computer code which is equipped for replicating itself to different documented plays out a necessary undertaking reference in its codes. Virus is most normally utilized phrasing in conversation because of its nature. There are many types of computer viruses like boot sector virus. This type of virus, boot sector virus, that infect the boot sector of the floppy disk or the master boot record of the hard disk. Example of boot sector viruses are Monkey, NYB, Stone, and Form. Multipartite virus is a form of hybrid boot sector virus that affects the programming files. It is a fast moving virus that uses the file infectors or boot infectors to attack the boot sector. Macrovirus, it is called macrovirus because it is written in a macro language, and normally it helps software like Microsoft Word or Excel run more smoothly. And there are more viruses like stealth virus, programming virus, polymorphic virus. The most dangerous virus is Trojan horse and logic bombs, worms, bacteria, etc. Other more types of viruses. There are some hazards of computer viruses we will talk about now, and many common and easy computer problems are easy to solve but hard to diagnose. As soon as you find the problem, what is wrong is the computer, it is easy to solve or fix the problem. Most of the time it will either be a problem related to virus, malware, spyware, etc. There are some common problems which are faced by the users because of virus attack. Computer performance or speed has slowed. Computer system hangs and freezes a lot. Computer gets slowed and continues to reboot again and again. Entire disk or drive gets erased. Unknown files or folders are added. Erratic screen behavior, unexplained and out of the box messages get displayed on the screen. Browser homepage changed on its own. Software seem to be unchanged, etc. etc. There are many common problems like this which are faced by the users because of the virus attacks. Then to resolve these problems or to detect or remove any virus, we use antivirus softwares. I have explained the antivirus softwares briefly here. Antivirus softwares are the programs used to prevent, detect, or remove virus from our computers. Most of the antivirus software programs included to prevent and removal of malicious programs such as adware, spywares, and Trojan horses, etc., to name the few. Antivirus vendors include McAfee, Norton, Trend Micro, and others. There are different detection techniques used by antivirus software to detect virus by categorized into two main methods: static methods and dynamic methods, which are explained below in the next point. There are some guidelines which I should prefer and uh, regarding viruses, keep firstly we should keep our computer up to date. All operation in the system on computer get frequent updates that enhance features but also include security patches that will fill security holes before cyber criminals do. So we should keep our computer up to date. Do not use Internet Explorer because it is dangerous and it is very old. We should use browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Opera, etc., which are safer, more safer than Internet Explorer. Backup your computer in, as in our category tale above. Some computer viruses just keep coming back and are just impossible to delete off a computer. When this happens, there's some of your data removal involved, so we should always keep a backup. Antivirus basics. Antivirus software is the basic of the computer virus program. I have explained the antivirus program previously. So avoid suspicious websites. We should avoid suspicious website because there are over a trillion web pages online right now. We spend a lot of time browsing the internet, researching, shopping, communicating, and it all involves visiting different websites. While many standards have come true out that make sure you are very least notified you are about to enter an insecure and potentially dangerous website. Cyber criminals have found ways to trick those standards and still show up as a legitimate site. Sometimes it is impossible to see the right away if the website hosts malicious content, but it is all in the detail. Be sure to notice the URL of the website. Check on the official sources if the website is real and actually it what is present like. While obvious, the log icon next to the URL is one of the first signs that you might on be a potentially malicious website. Always scan email attachments. One of the oldest way of infection and one that made computer virus so notorious in the early days of internet it though emails. Some people send viruses to their friends and not even know that they did it. At attitude integrations we have encountered many situations which our clients have had their email accounts hacked. Once hacked, the attackers would use the account to send malicious content to the entire address book list. So it is necessary to always scan the email attachments you get. Use a malware scanner. Antivirus is most important and you should invest in a robust solution. There is still a possibility for the virus to slip through the cracks and get downloaded into your computer. It can often lurk in your system, but being unaware of its presence in order to make sure virus don't get the opportunity to spread further through your computer. A weekly malware scan should be scheduled. That's all, sir. Thank you. This was my term paper PPT. Thank you.